Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So welcome back to my channel with another video I was so excited to make today. And just before I'm getting started with this one, I'll be promoting my giveaway again because the other video in which I did it was not really popular. So here's another chance. I'm giving away one free copy of Evolution by Disturbed. So if you want to win this album, just make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and tell me your favorite song from Evolution, and I'll pick a winner in a week or so. So yeah, there you go. A real easy chance to win a free copy of Evolution by Disturbed. But that's not the point of this video, right? The point of this video is to talk about my top 10 of the most anticipated albums of 2019. I'll focus on metal, so that's why metal is in the title, because 9 out of 10 albums on this list are metal. The other one is from a metal band, well, a band that was metal before but is not really metal anymore. Maybe you already guessed which band it is, but you'll find out in this video. So let's do this, guys, for the top 10 of the most anticipated metal albums of 2019. Can't believe we're almost in 2019 already. Time flies so fucking fast. Let's do this, guys. So, in the 10th position, I went with I, The Masked by In Flames, an album that is coming out on the 1st of March 2019. I don't know if I'm putting this album only because I'm so fucking hype about In Flames right now, because I'm in the huge In Flames phase. I've listened to them for the past 3 weeks, like non-stop. Mainly the album Oracle and Come Clarity, but also we listened to Battles a lot. It's not like the best album ever, but it was a decent album in my opinion, and they can do better with I, The Mask. We have 2 singles so far. This Is Our House. A lot of people really hated it. But it has grown on me, so I don't know. Still fucking hyped for this album, and the other song is like so fucking heavy. So if it's a mix of heavy and more mainstream song, could be a really great album. So yeah, that's why I, The Mask by In Flame is in my top 10. In the 9th position, I went with the new album by Motionless in White. We still have no information about it, but it's supposed to come out next year. It will be the follow-up of Graveyard Shift that came out in 2017. A lot of people also did not really like this album, but on the other end, it was probably their most successful record to date. So yeah, at the same time, a lot of people really liked it, and I'm part of these people. I think it ended up in the 4th position on my top 20 of the best album of 2017. So yeah, really one of my favorite album of the last 2 years. It's such a banger. I still listen to it from time to time. So if they can do another album as good as this one next time, well, next year, I'll be in heaven. So super excited for that one. Super stoked to have informations on it. In position number 8, I went with Megadeth, another album we have absolutely no information about, but we know it's coming next year. It's supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be heavy. We got a teaser with a lot of double bass drum. So super excited for that. The new drummer looks sick. It will be his first album with Megadeth, because the last one, Dystopia, was with Chris Adler from Lamb of God, another great album. And if we think about the maybe last 4 or 3 albums that Megadeth did, so Dystopia, Super Collider, 13, and Endgame, they were all really fucking good except Super Collider, which was but out of the last 4 albums, 3 were really good, so I think we could expect another fantastic album, so I'm super stoked for that. Also, Megadeth is the only band from the Big 4 that I haven't seen live. Well, I was at one of the festival, and I was on the other stage waiting for another band, so I kind of seen them live, but not really well. So that's why this year with Ozzy Osbourne, it will be my first time seeing Megadeth live, so super stoked for that and for the new album. In the 7th position, I went with Korn. Okay, so I don't remember the name of the album. They did like not the last one, not the one before, but the one before that, the one with the electronic stuff and Skrillex. That was not really good. So I was like, Korn is not doing well these days. After that, the paradigm shift was insane. So yeah, that was a huge improvement. And the last one was the Serenity of Suffering, which was crazy good. So since the last couple of years, they're starting to be better and better. So maybe with the next album, they will be as good as they were back in the day. So super stoked for that. That's why it's in the 7th position. Hopefully they'll have another album, and they finally have a permanent lineup again with Ray Luzier on drums since like 4 albums, I think, and Head is back in the band since 2 albums. So yeah, now Korn can be the biggest and best band ever like they once were. If you don't like them, you will disagree, but this is just a personal opinion, so you can disagree, that's perfectly fine. In the 6th position, I went with the mighty Killswitch Engage, one of my favorite metal band out here, and Alive or Just Breathing. Their 2002 album is probably my favorite metalcore album ever, so yeah, that's how much I love them. Their album was originally supposed to come out in 2018, but no, it's not the case, and I'm surprised we don't have information about the new one yet. When I'm talking about information, I mean like the album details or release date or something, because we have some kind of details about it, like the fact that Howard Jones, who sang on 3 Killswitch Engage album and now is the lead singer of Flight the Torch, will do a featuring. He will sing a song with Jesse Leach. Super excited for that. Could be one of the best songs next year, but we'll see. So now time has come to talk about the top 5, and it was big hesitation between this one in the 5th position and the new Killswitch Engage album, but in the 5th position I'm going with the new As I Lay Dying album, which is also an album that we have no information on it yet. We kind of have one song, because My Own Grave will probably be the first single of this upcoming album, but it's not even a fact yet, we don't know. But yeah, this song hyped me as fuck. I also discovered them this year. I knew a couple of songs before that, but I truly got into As I Lay Dying this year. Listened to An Ocean Between Us like 20 times maybe this year. Such an incredible album, and they have the potential to be one of the biggest band in metalcore again next year when they'll have the new album. So that's why. Maybe it's because they haven't released an album in so long that I'm so excited about it. But yeah, it deserved a 5th position spot in my top 10, and they're successful already even without the album. If you saw on Instagram all the shows they did in the European tour that they did like last month, it was crazy. Big venues, almost all the shows were sold out. The American tour was not bad at all, but I can't wait to have these guys in Canada here, play a show in Montreal. I would love it so much. So yeah, stay tuned for all the informations about As I Lay Dying. It's coming soon, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't want to miss that. In the 4th position, I went with the brand new album by Gojira, which we have no information about as well. The last one, Magma, was great, not my favorite. My 2 favorites are Cells from Mars to Sirius and The Way of All Flesh, but the last 2, L'Enfant Sauvage and Magma, were almost as good, so the next one has to be as good as these 2 at least, maybe even better, and maybe it will be as good as From Mars to Sirius and The Way of All Flesh. That would be mind-blowing. I'm also so excited to see Gojira at the Sonic Temple Music Festival in Columbus, Ohio. I was there at the Rock on the Range last year. It was insane. So to have Gojira this year, it will simply blow me away. Can't wait to have a single by this band. We're not ready for that. we are, but no, it will be too good for us. I'm sure about that. In the third position, I went with the new Bring Me the Horizon album, and this is the band I said in the intro that was not really metal anymore, but I had to put them on this list because of their past and because it's one of the album that's coming out next year that I'm the most excited about, coming out on January 25th, Ammo by Bring Me the Horizon. We have 2 singles currently. I think that Mantra was released in August, and Wonderful Life featuring Danny Felt from Cradle of Filth was released in October, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we need another single before the album drops, like at least 1 single, probably coming out next week, I would say, would fit well. But I don't know. No one knows except them and their team. But yeah, I feel like we'll have another single really soon. And I'm so excited for what this band has to offer. At first, I was really against the new direction that they went with in the album That's the Spirit. But I learned to love it. And yeah, it's kind of my guilty pleasure, and they're still one of my favorite band out here, so yeah, super stoked for the new Bring Me the Horizon album called Ammo. We'll see if it's as good as the last 2, because yeah, Sempiternal and That's the Spirit are probably my 2 favorites right now. Sempiternal staying my favorite, and I don't think this will change anytime soon. In the second position, I went with the new Avenged Sevenfold album. We don't have any information about it, but it's pretty much confirmed that it will come out next year. They're on break since like July because M Shadows lost his voice due to an infection of some kind. So they had plenty of time to record the new album. They had to cancel all the tour dates since then. So yeah, hopefully it will come out in the first half of 2019. I believe in it, probably, I would say June, May if we are really lucky. And I'm hoping to them to play at Heavy Montreal this year. Because they were supposed to headline the festival last summer, but yeah, they had to cancel. And I'm also hoping to see Avenged twice next year, because if I'm able to see them twice, it will mark my 10th time seeing Avenged Sevenfold, and that would be a huge milestone. And yeah, I'm just hoping they will not go too mainstream with the new album, because the stage did not really succeed commercially, so I'm really afraid they will try to be fucking mainstream with the next one. I don't want that. I want them to be heavy again and progressive again like they were on the stage. And I want at least 1 song with unclean vocals. They did it in 2010 with God Hates Us, and later in 2011 with Not Ready to Die. So at least 1 song like that, please, Avenged Sevenfold. I would be the happiest fan in the world, since it's my favorite band. I would be the happiest guy ever. And the reason why it's not in the first position, even though it's my favorite band, is because the band in the first place as a single, and it's fucking huge, so I'm hype as fuck. So that's why Slipknot is in the first place. But maybe when Avenged will drop a single, they will take the first spot. But so far, Slipknot is at the top of our list for the most anticipated album of 2019. Super stoked for the new album, which is probably called We Are Not Your Kind. This is not confirmed, but this is what the rumor are telling us online. We have 1 single so far, All Out Life, which was fantastic. I'll put my reaction at the end of this video that I did for it. Me listening to this song for the first time, freaking out because of how good and heavy it is. So yeah, hopefully it will be Iowa heavy for the entire album. But yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, it will probably be a mix of Iowa and The Great Chapter, which are my 2 favorite albums by Slipknot. So I could not be happier about that, but we'll see. Probably we'll have another single, maybe I would say in March or April or February if we are really lucky. But the album should be out before June, when they will play all the big European festivals. So yeah, we should have another single real soon. So that's it for my list, guys. I also want to talk about some other album I'm really hype about, but we only have 10 spots. That's why they were not here. But I would like to mention Opeth, Mastodon, Periphery, Amon Amarth, Children of Bodom, Lamb of God, Whitechapel, Dream Theater, Rammstein, Bad Omens, Of Mice and Men, Born of Osiris, Overkill, Testament, Anthrax maybe. Yeah, so many fucking albums. Maybe Tool, After the Burial. So many albums that I'm excited about in 2019. So I'll try to do as many reviews as possible. Keep in mind that there's still the giveaway. The rules, I mentioned them in the intro, and I'll put them in the comment section. So yeah, please participate. It's a free album, and I'm really happy to offer it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss anything I'll do in 2019, because with all these albums, I'll have a lot of fucking work to do, but hopefully you'll be there to appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all really soon.